If you're here, you've likely got questions about whether Anchorage, Alaska is really a dangerous place to live. So let's talk about it. Chances are really great that if you're wondering whether Anchorage is safe, it's because you've heard stories about the ridiculously high crime rate. According to crime rate statistics, Anchorage is consistently ranked as one of the most dangerous cities in America. With a violent crime rate of approximately 1,060 per 100,000 people, your chances of being a victim of violent crime in Anchorage are about 1 in 94 people. Hi, my name's Christy Hutchison. I'm part of a local real estate team in Anchorage, Alaska. We help people from all over the country move to Anchorage. So let's look at these numbers and see what they really mean, and see how misleading this whole crime rate statistic thing can be. Think about it this way. Only about 741,000 people in Alaska, and about 284,000 live in Anchorage. That's roughly 38% of the entire state's population living in one city. Consider this. There's only really about 3,000 total incidents per year, which changes things pretty dramatically to a 1% chance out of 100 people. So essentially, if you were to get a group of 100 people living in Anchorage, the likelihood of somebody experiencing a violent crime out of the group every year is 1%. So that's not that bad. What's interesting about Anchorage, that recent data from 2023 and 2024 shows some positive trends. The Anchorage Police Department reported a 34% drop in homicide rates from 2022 to 2023, and almost 19% decrease in burglary rates. So while the overall crime rate remains higher than a national average, it's been that way since 1993. The day-to-day reality of living in Anchorage tells a completely different story. Are you thinking about relocating to Anchorage, Alaska? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have taken the time to create an ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research. I've linked it below. From the top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other things you need to know before moving. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. I hope that helps. Like anywhere else, we don't live in a world where people leave their homes unlocked all the time anymore. But Anchorage is still the kind of place where people feel safe walking the Tony Knowles Coastal Trail at reasonable hours, kids play in neighborhood parks, and where the most significant safety concern for most residents is more likely to be the moose in the backyard than violent crime. What's really important to understand about Anchorage is its geography. We're talking about a city spread out over 1,944 square miles, larger than Rhode Island. The municipality of Anchorage includes everything from downtown high-rises to rural homesteads and Eagle River. When you break down crime by neighborhood, you'll find most areas are quite safe, with certain pockets like any major city requiring more caution. Now, if you're looking at relocating and wondering where locals recommend living, the southeast part of Anchorage consistently ranks as the safest area according to residents. Neighborhoods like Rabbit Creek, Hillside East, and Bear Valley are where you'll find families who've been here for generations, alongside newcomers who quickly discover these hidden gems about 20 minutes north of downtown. Eagle River and Chugach are also incredibly popular areas for locals, especially families and folks who work in Anchorage but want that small town Alaska feel with excellent schools and easy access to hiking trails. Here's what those scary statistics don't tell you. A lot of Alaska's elevated crime rates are driven by specific issues like domestic violence and substance abuse, often concentrated in particular communities. These are serious problems that Alaska is actively working to address, but they don't mean that someone moving to Anchorage, say from Denver or Seattle, is walking into a war zone. The reality is that most transplants to Anchorage find it to be a surprisingly normal place to live. Yes, you'll need to be a little more aware and lock your car. We have high rates of vehicle theft, but you're not dodging bullets on your way into Safeway. The biggest adjustment for most newcomers is learning to navigate winter driving and figuring out what to do with all that salmon that you're gonna catch. I hope this video dispelled some of the nasty crime rate rumors that we hear about in Anchorage. The bottom line is this: while Alaska does have higher crime rates on paper, and we absolutely should acknowledge and work on those issues, Anchorage remains a place where hundreds of thousands of people live, work, and raise families successfully. Like any major city, you need to be aware of your surroundings and make wise choices, but don't let fear-mongering statistics keep you from considering one of the most beautiful and unique places to live in America. If you're considering moving to Anchorage, focus on real challenges like cost of living and the long winter nights and finding good Mexican food, rather than worrying about becoming a crime statistic. And remember, every place has its challenges and its benefits. Anchorage is no different. The key is getting accurate information from people here, not just scary headlines from the lower 48. Remember to like this video and subscribe for more local insight. If you're wondering what it's like to live here, check out my video on the true cost of living in Anchorage, Alaska. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Stay safe out there, Alaska.